Hello, fellow sustainabilists. I'm standing here once again with Jorge Amaya, originally from Colombia, and we're at the Rosebud Continuum Eco Science Center. And Jorge, being from Colombia, you know how mountainous the terrain is and how
Very
difficult
mountainous,
it's made
yes.
life, right?
Right.
So now imagine that you're in the mountains near Zipline, where you've been, and you're having to bring irrigation water because there's no piped water existing there. The rains have not been coming. The quebrada is a good distance away. You've got to bring buckets to bring it because there's no water pressure. And you're trying to irrigate seedlings of cacao trees or algaroba that we just tried. The prime problem you'd probably find is carrying stuff up and down that mountain, trying to pour water on each of those seedlings, trying to harvest the fungus-laden cacao pods that are ruining the plantation, getting them out of the plantation so the fungus doesn't spread. These are all challenges that campesinos
Yes.
have.
Yes.
Would it be helpful, let's just put this around your waist for a second, sorry, this is a simulation. If you were tethered to a line so that you wouldn't fall as you're going down the switchback. You can lean back a little if you like on that. Right? That gives you a little bit of leverage, right? So you're safer because it could be slippery, the slope could be there. Now imagine that you've got to get irrigation water down. Let's back up here. So this is 20 kilos of water, right? Now maybe you hold on to it here. Back this closer a little closer. Now, if you were to try to bring this, and let's say that the cacao tree is down at the other end, this is a 100-foot line. How hard would it be for you, and how hard would it be for you to get down this part of the switchback if the slope was a little bit like this? Let's just see.
Without any help would be very hard.
Right. If you were carrying the bucket. Yes. Now let's see how it feels.
Just like pushing a grocery cart.
What if you were to suddenly shove it because you want to get over a little distance? Maybe there's a knot or a gully there. What if you shoved it that way? Right? And then you can concentrate yourself in getting through, and then come back here and give it another shove. So you use your energy once to get it there, and then you get over the difficult parts of the gully and stuff like that. And then you can carry it the rest of the way. Not too hard, right? And at some point, if it's sloped right, and I don't, make sure that this is back like this. So now, if you give it a nice good shove, so you're saying, I got to get now it's no longer water, you've got dumping water on the trees there. You grab it, infected cacao pods, put them in the bucket that you have the water in, and you say, hey guys, we got to get these infected cacao pods out of the plantation so the fungus doesn't spread. So just give it a nice shove. Total cost, $150. They call this as you know, in Colombia they call this a garrucha. But the problem with the plantation that we visited is it's been deforested. And because it's been deforested, there's no trees to act as anchors for the zipline, the garrucha. If we had to put poles in to support this, we would have to get 4-foot poles out here. We'd have to get a palo that is like 4x4, 6x6, and then get it up the mountain. We'd have to put cement and gravel and sand in to anchor it. We'd have to fix it so that it didn't have a bending moment. What do we have here? The 2x4 of 12 feet tall pack on an angle. Like this. That's cheap. Some eye hooks. And then here you can let go of that if you want. I'll just kind of tag you with it. All right. Unhook here. So if you come over here, you'll see this is a Solar City's IBC transpire. And just like the ones you saw in the greenhouse that are commercially made, it has a feed pipe there, glass out here, and then liquid fertilizer out here. Built very inexpensively, a couple of Uniseal rubber gaskets and a bulkhead fitting here to keep it water and gas tight. It's filled, when it was put here, we just rolled it in place because it's empty, it's light, one person can lift it, and roll it into the mountain. Once it's filled with a ton of water, it's on a lava. It's sufficient for this sling, 14-foot sling with a turnbuckle, and then with a quarter-inch, this is not quarter, this is 3/16, but a quarter-inch would be better, cable, and some easy hardware. This is not dug anywhere, this is just supported by itself, but it can take up to 80 kilograms. So even if I were to hang on it, right, I'm about 80 kilograms. So it's not going anywhere. I'm not expecting people to go on it, but to hold up to 80 kilograms of material, to let it go, and then we have that one there, so we're going to do the next experiment this summer is to hook from this to this. I just bought another Zipline to show that if you're getting up the mountain, you go switchback from one IBC tank to another, to another, to another, and all you have to do is remove from one switch line to another. Keep the slope easy as you get up the mountain, but they do that anyway. They don't walk straight down the mountain, they go switchback.
Yeah, zigzag.
Right? But the zigzag is much safer now.
Yeah.
And when you have the infected cacao pods, you put them in the biodigester. Maybe, and we have to do research on this, on the other side, you can't put it directly in the soil because it may not kill the fungus completely. And that's the big fear in Colombia now, is the fungus is killing the industry. But if we put a slow sand filter, split stack filter here, then the combination of biodigestion and slow sand filter might completely disarm the fungus, in which case you could use the fertilizer water for fertigation. If not, we have a source of gas that can be stored in those balloons, and then that gas can be used to boil the resulting supernatants, the fluid, and now it's completely sterile, and you can use it to then irrigate and bring all the nutrition back that shouldn't have been taken away, because every time they take cacao pods from the plantation, they're taking phosphorus, they're taking nitrogen, right? So our idea is keep all those materials local in each of these tanks scattered throughout the plantation, kill the fungus through a combination of a bacterial consortium that's biodiverse, so it doesn't allow for any individual organism to reproduce, and a Schmutz-Deck filter that does more destruction of pathogens, and then possibly boiling if necessary. We could add it to a super solar hot water heater to get it up past 50 degrees Celsius. We have one over there I'll take you to see, and have these dotted around the landscape as the anchors for the garrucha, so the labor is gone.
It will solve many problems at the same time. Yeah. Is it truly the concept of sustainability applied, as I haven't seen before?
I'm glad to hear that. Come, I'll show you the balloon. So